We are live here at the Social in East Asheville. The Sportsocracy is here in support of our good friends at Valley Strong Disaster Relief. Welcome everybody into the first live stream of the day.
And you know what? Clocks are a bitch. They change. Sometimes minutes and hours are longer than they are other times.
Now,
and
look,
today was one of those days.
Yeah. I mean, we decided to spring forward 2 hours, and it's really just 11:30 up here at the Social.
And here's what I say to that: suck it. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to make electronics work, and for me today, it was hard to make electronics work.
The important thing is we are here. We've figured out how to hook all the crap up. Now we don't have to touch it for the rest of the day. So we'll be in and out all day long throughout all of the college football action. We
will have to put gas in the truck, though.
Yes.
Because it doesn't have a lot of that, and it needs that.
to run.
Because currently, it is the world's most beautiful and expensive generator.
Yes.
Because that's what it's doing right now.
Yes, indeed. We have our first super chat of the day in the YouTube stream.
I got buttons.
Oh, he's got sound bites. While he's finding the sound bite here, I want to remind everybody, if you want to support the cause of lifting up Western North Carolina, there are so many organizations that you can help out. But, of course, our good friends, Corey and Kristen Short, the Ward family, the Motleys, they have all come together out in Swannanoa.
Ian Monley.
Oh, I thought it was Motley.
No,
like
Motley
a T.
Crew, it's Ian Monley.
No, I think I was thinking of, never mind. Anyhow, Monleys, excuse me, I apologize for mispronouncing the name, have all come together and are just uplifting Swannanoa right now in a great time of need with Vaster, where did that come from? Valley Strong Disaster Relief. ValleyStrongDisasterRelief.org is the website. They had a group from Ohio come in yesterday. They brought $15,000 in cash and $78,000 worth of relief supplies, 2 Silverados, and said, we heard about it. We've been watching Jason Ward's videos. Y'all are doing an awesome job. Here you go. This thing has grown so much, and to know that we have played a little tiny portion, a part of helping to get this off the ground, get this going. We will do everything in our power to make sure that we bring as much attention to them as possible. ValleyStrongDisasterRelief.org. It's a fantastic website fantastic relief organization run by fantastic people, and
some of the best people I know.
That's why we're here at the Social. This is Corey and Kristen's baby, and we want to make sure
their original business,
right? And we want to make sure that we support them in this time. So come on by, hang out with us, have a beer with us, and just support their business. And as you can see, we've got the code up there on the screen.
Correct. That is the Cash App. We also have a Venmo, or you can go to ValleyDisasterRelief.org.
Yes.
Valley Strong Disaster Relief.
All right, hit your money sounder.
Oh.
One job. Come on.
Hey,
I got the first one in of the day.
I brought all the fat babies with me, so don't.
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect
Okay.
toppers.
All right.
I don't know what any of these buttons are until I hit them.
That's a good one. All right. Cool. We'll go with the Whopper here for Red Sea. Giving up $20 for some gas money. We appreciate it, Red Sea, as always. Hit it again.
This day.
Oh, I thought it would just. Let's see. What do I want to hit next?
And his name is John C.
Boom.
Give it up for Sir Timothy. He says, when thinking of Gale at night, dentures or no?
Oh, for
I mean,
sure.
it's. I would say it's both.
Oh, for sure.
I was this week years old when I found out that Gail Benson's kind of hot for a septuagenarian.
I mean, for a woman that was born in a year where I was still 40 years from being born, she's in the top 2% of bangable.
This is why I love you people, because I never would have thought. Anyhow, yeah, I would say both.
No, I'm Tifus in.
And
Jeremy's not fond of no Tifus.
that sounds like you're speaking from experience. And
What are you, a fucking cop?
No,
Like,
I'm just curious. I'm a guy just being curious about things.
look, the last time you were curious was college, and I don't want that anywhere near me, so you just stay the fuck over there.
One time. Come on. All right. So, anything surprised you so far from today's games? I know we haven't had much time to. I mean, I would say that UMass being up pretty big on Liberty right now is actually putting a crimp on my personal finances.
Well, here's the thing. When as a team you have 122 yards and a half,
It's not good.
it's often that you will be down by many numbers, and currently Liberty is.
17.5-point favorite coming into today, and their game against the UMass Minutemen.
And I fell for it like a fish. I just went,
Let's take it.
give it to me.
And 20-7, UMass is up at the half on Liberty.
I'm already chalking that one up as an L
Well, you never know.
because I don't think the fighting Jamie Chadwells are going to score a ton of points here.
Yeah, you never know. Texas has got a 10-0 lead on Arkansas at the half. Colorado 21-6 up on Utah, who's playing their fourth-string quarterback today because the third-string quarterback is sick.
Utah called me earlier and asked if I was willing to play quarterback, and then I said I only had one wife, and they went,
Look,
out.
quarterbacks matter, right? Fourth-string quarterback, not what you want to be going into war with.
The sign from College GameDay that said Utah has more wives than wins, you are the winner of the day.
Missouri working with no quarterback. I saw where their center is out for the year as well. So they're going to have a new battery there, I guess. And then you look at the big one tonight. Georgia, Tennessee. Which quarterback's going to break? Is it going to be Carson Beck or is it going to be Nako Iamaleava?
Well, you can see the stage here at the social back behind me. Iamaleava. Leava.
Leava.
Yes.
Leava.
It's not I am a Leva.
No.
It would make it a lot easier if it was. but it's
right.
not.
I thought it was. But
Yeah, they are. And really, this game, I think in the second half, we're going to
The stage is behind us here at the social. They will be doing karaoke tonight. And I will guarantee you, unless things go horribly not my way, I will drunkenly be on that stage. I will sing Rocky Top.
Yep.
I will sing Country Roads.
Yep.
And for the right amount of donations to Valley Strong, I might do it in my underwear.
no, sir.
Or just full-on drunk Burt Kreischer shirt off.
We will not be doing any of that.
I got a picture last night from a friend of mine in Tallahassee that Burt Kreischer was at said bar off Madison Avenue in Tallahassee just slinging drinks. And we can't do that in this state because you often can't see shit. Just
You cannot plug the power cord into the USB. That does not work. It will power surge your computer. I just did that.
Sweet.
So let's not be doing that.
So
right
I don't
now.
catch any shit for breaking shit today. Awesome.
Yes, precisely.
Lewis there again. 4 sacks now for Pitt.
Pittsburgh's competing with Clemson, and that really tells me everything I need to know about Clemson.
Pittsburgh's not that bad, are
They're
they?
not good.
Clemson's dealing with problems.
Do I need to re-reference what happened when they played SMU? Because I will, if I need to.
Well, I think Clemson fans would appreciate it if you did not bring up bad memories.
He's not really in line or not communicating properly with Harris Sewell, which allows Lewis to run right between the two of them and sack the quarterback.
Stone Sports Podcast says he spent many nights at UMass. There's zero reason they should be winning a football game right now.
Yes. Honestly, their football team is it actually doubles as their rugby team. They just it's the only 40 dudes here that don't paint their fingernails and shit. So let them play football.
What up to Colin in the YouTube comments? He thinks we're getting our feelings hurt tonight.
I believe there's a possibility that you do. I can't say it's not going to happen because your offense is terrible.
Well, the problem there is, are you going to be able to get pressure? Can you get pressure on Nico, make him make mistakes? And he's capable of making plenty of mistakes. He's already showed this year. So if you can, use Michael and Javon and you can get after him, okay.
I can't believe we haven't talked about Mike Tyson ruining my childhood yet.
Well, you know, I've tried to avoid the "I told you so" moment. Not that I told you so, but I brought it up and you poo-pooed the idea that Mike Tyson got a hell of a paycheck last night, and that was it. He was never there to win.
His job was to not hit Jake Paul ever.
Well, Jake Paul's got to protect the old face there, right? So.
I still, when he bowed, I wish Mike Tyson had just said, fuck your check.
100%. For those of you who had problems last night watching the game, or watching the fight on
DC
Netflix,
streams.
DC
We
Streams.
had no problem.
No problems. It never buffered after I turned it over to DC Streams. It never stopped. Unfortunately, the only thing keeping me awake was the struggle with Netflix, and once I got the DC Streams hooked up and didn't have to fuck with it anymore, I fell immediately asleep. I didn't even see the first punch get thrown, which apparently there were only 12 of those.
I was full dip last night, drunk in public, and I sat there for 8 rounds going, the fuck is this? The fuck? Hit him! Hit him now! And no.
Hit your button. We've got another super chat from Red Sea. Reminder that all super chats today on the streams will be donated to ValleyStrongDisasterRelief.org.
Oh, you got to unmute the site, stupid.
Here it.
There it was.
All right, Red Sea with a 2 spot says, what's the over-under on interceptions thrown by Carson Beck tonight? And I think it's 2.5. I think it's 2.5.
You're setting the line at 2.5?
I think the line should be at 2.5.
If the line is 2.5, you're going to get your face mushed.
Probably. I can't. I have no response when you say it's quite a possibility that this gets out of hand. I would not be surprised at all to see the defense or the offense turn it over 3 times in the game. You're going to have to lean on the running game and try to play nasty football with them, which Georgia does better than just about any other team in the country over the last 5 years.
But do you do it that well with no running backs? Because you currently have them.
Well, I mean, Travis Etienne's not playing, but
Etienne nor the backup's playing. You're down
the backup's not running playing
you're down
either?
to Frazier, the freshman.
He's not bad.
He's good, but he's the only one you got.
Yeah, well, that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's quite the problem.
Agreed. And I keep looking at the balance sheet on this game, going, I feel like there's a lot of money on Georgia, and I'm not sure I understand why.
Well,
because right now it's pretty split. at 9.5, and 9.5 just 9.5 to me is straight.
Right,
up
so that's
disrespectful.
so that said what 55% or 53% of the money was on Georgia, 47% of the money was on Tennessee. Did I read that right?
Yes.
That screen that you just
Yes.
had up there. That's pretty cool. You'll have to send me that link. Oh, that's on PFF.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
That one's more up to date day of.
Gotcha.
I've got one from Vegas Insider it's more accurate, but it only alters like 3 times in the week.
Right. I mean, I will share with everybody where I put my money today.
That line right there is that's where you really see where the rubber meets the road. Georgia's a negative 6% value. That tells you that the sharps are looking at this as that number's too damn high.
One of the easiest bets of the day to me is Tennessee plus 9 or 8.5 or a 9.5. I think is what I locked it in for earlier this morning. I don't see this being a 2-score game. I feel like both of these teams. God, I hope so. I mean, Georgia minus 9 seems ridiculous to me. Me and Chris were talking just a moment ago before we started the live stream, and I feel like this is a no-doubter field goal game.
We have another super chat.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Sir Jimothy says Tank cussing sounds wrong and great at the same time.
Yes. Nobody ever blinks at me. They just people assume I say fuck a lot, and I do.
I do as well. It's just I can't say those things on FCC radio.
Yeah,
So
you don't say it as often as I do, though.
I do not.
For me, it's like a common.
Well, it's one of those things. You train yourself as a broadcaster. You've been doing this for 20 years. When there's one of these things in front of your face, you are not allowed to say things like that.
You know what I trained myself to do?
But well, go ahead. Are you opening the door again?
Open the door. Open the door.
I've played that for Tank no less than 207 times.
Stone Sports Podcast says once he found out that they were using heavier gloves, he knew what was happening. They used the 14-ounce gloves.
That was a bad sign for me as well. I just kept hoping they were going to take the gloves off and throw a knife in between them and see what
I
happens.
just feel like why did we allow ourselves to believe that this was on the up and up?
Because we wanted to see Jake Paul get killed.
We did. And we have since he started this thing. And the only fight he's lost is to Tommy Fury, correct? That's still the only loss. I don't know that there's a solution to this. Because he continues.
Stop watching it.
I mean,
it's not hard.
but we're not.
I will.
But I mean,
I will. You mark my words, I'm done.
they're going to find another one. They'll find another one to get you interested.
I bet they don't.
Him and Conor McGregor will find a
Don't
fight.
care. Nope, don't care.
Don't care?
Nope, don't care.
He'll get Conor involved. I have no doubts about it at some point. And I'll be honest with you, it'll make me watch again.
Not me. I'm done.
We got another one from Red Sea, racking up the super chats for ValleyStrongDisasterRelief.org.
Let's see.
Kind of perfect for the Red Sea super chat. Jeremy is a Jets fan. Saying fuck all the time is just part of the package. It's no lie.
Ain't never told no lie.
Bucks
Ain't never
fans
told no
don't
lie.
have much. Bucks fans, we do the same. So we're just a little less vocal about it because, well, who cares about us? The Jets are at least the. What was that study you pulled up a couple of months ago? It was like the third most popular team in America.
Yes.
The Bucks are like 26th.
Yes.
We get no publicity when we cuss. It's
We
only on the it only gets sent out on the flamethrower sticks.
We
the
have
New
more
York
fans
teams.
than we say fuck more. Plus, more of us have microphones, which helps. Because about half of media are Jet fans.
Right.
Ask me how I know that. There's old Dabo. Ah, well, we tried not to suck, but we do.
But we do.
I wonder if Corey will let me start just doing karaoke on the stage now so I can sing Sweet Caroline with Eat Shit Pit in the middle of it.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Oh, yeah, it's West Virginia.
Where does
They play Sweet Caroline, and
Where does
instead
it
of the
slot in?
bump, 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 you go Eat Shit Pit.
Okay, I
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
Nice.
I saw me do that one time like 1,000 times over 2 years.
Why do they sing it?
Everybody sings it. And Sweet Caroline's like it's a national treasure. We all do it. Why do Germans sing Country Roads? Don't pull at this thread, Tank. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, like, I get why the Red Sox do it, right? I get why
But why do you
Carolina does it.
But why do you?
Well, because it was written about one of the Kennedy kids, and so it was a popular song in
so you
Boston when it came out.
So you like that Kennedy, but the one that's going to run HHS now is bad.
He's a
scary.
fucking weirdo.
He's bad.
He's a
scary.
weirdo. Come on.
Oh, you just don't like that.
He's got
on my
brain
team.
worms.
You
The
just
guy
don't-
swears to God he's got brain worms, and they're putting him in charge of HHS.
You
Come on,
just
it
don't
doesn't make
like that
sense.
he's on my team.
No, we don't have separate teams here. I just think he's crazy. I just think he's crazy.
I think we might have separate teams.
But no, I mean, the song was written about Caroline Kennedy. So I get why it's popular in Boston. I get why they play it at Carolina Panthers games. Because everybody in Carolina plays that song. I just don't get the Pitt connection. I didn't know that was the thing up in Pitt.
We played
so.
at West Virginia.
Oh, you played it at West Virginia. Y'all just like to sing, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all just like to get drunk and sing, and those
We're
are...
bombed, but 2 hours before kickoff.
We go, Country Roads. I'm surprised like Freebird's not on your playlist.
Oh, for sure. Jonathan Welch said Country Roads is actually about Western Virginia, not West Virginia. Yeah, not to me, it's not.
Nah.
I don't really give a fuck what you meant when you wrote it. I know what it is now.
Western Virginia.
Yeah, because you know who I've ever met from Western Virginia? Fucking nobody. You know who I've met from West Virginia? A whole bunch of drunkards like me.
But wait, it's about the Shenandoah Valley. Is that not in West Virginia?
Oh, yeah.
It's on the border, right? Okay.
That's one of those
It's all the
things
same
people
place.
say just to piss people like me off.
Okay, all right.
We know what the song's
is
about,
one-
okay? You know what it's about? People like me that burn couches. Let's go. People like me that, yeah, by the way, did you see Oliver Anthony responded to what you said yesterday?
I did.
So yesterday, Tank walks in the studio before he has to do high school football, and he looks at me completely unsolicited and says, has anybody ever told you you look like Luke Combs if he ate Oliver Anthony? And for whatever reason, that was the funniest shit I'd ever heard him say. So I posted on Facebook. We have Oliver Anthony and I have a mutual friend that saw it.
Jason Ward,
screenshot
right?
it. Jason
Yeah,
Ward
Jason
of
Ward.
Valley Strong here in Swannanoa. He sent it to Oliver Anthony, who responded with a shitload of haws, and now that's funny as hell.
It is funny as hell.
And it's not wrong.
I walked into the studio yesterday. He's playing Luke Combs on the YouTube. And so when I walked around behind the board, I saw his picture, and it was one of those pictures of Luke when he was younger. I mean, he's young anyway, but I mean, he's pretty young. Like, he's 33.
He's 35.
35? Okay.
34, about to be 35.
I think this was from like 7-8 years ago, like when he was in his 20s. And he was looking just young and, crimped up beard and everything. And I went, If you added the bushy beard to that and about 250 pounds, that would be...
I do not outweigh Luke Combs by 250 pounds. You did when I met you.
Oh, 100% I did. 100% I did. But yeah, you blow that sucker up and make that beard a little raggedy. Absolutely. And sometimes when you're drunk, you kind of get that your eyes look like Oliver's kind of.
The Mrs. Short has given me all of the QR codes.
Oh, there we go.
All of them. All of the QR
All the
codes.
QR codes. You're good.
You're good.
No, you're good.
Kristen just got mortified that she might have been picked up on a mic.
Come on, come sit over here. We'll do an interview.
Hell yeah.
She's like, no, we don't want to do
I'm
that.
going to leave that room.
Kristen Short is one of the greatest people
For
on
sure.
this entire planet.
For sure.
I know y'all probably heard me talking about whatever day that was that we were talking about them. The way her face lights up when did you see the video of the car that they gave away?
Yes.
To the family that had lost everything, mom and dad, and they've got like a 4-year-old kid, and they lost all of everything. And somebody donated a car. And so Kristen and Corey found the need. They found the right people to give it to, and they donated that car. And they posted this video, and just her face alone of being able to serve that need for that person, who I don't even know if she knew them before that happened. It was just... Kristen's always been the mom of the group. She takes care of all of us.
We call her mama.
Right.
Like,
she makes sure that we're all in line. And I love her dearly.
She has saved me from no less than 37 DUIs.
Now that is a fact.
For sure.
But these are all great people. And ValleyStrongDisasterRelief.org.
We're going to get Corey on this camera before it's all said and done.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm dedicated to it.
Absolutely.
He's been down.
Corey, you leaving?
All day.
We'll be here all day.
By the way, that should tell you the kind of friendship that Corey Short and I have. He owns the bar and just asked me how long we're here. I want you to think about what I just said.
We've been here for a long time.
You own the place, and you just asked me how long we're here.
If you're new to the channel, in our early days, the first days of the YouTube stream, we were doing it on this stage behind us. Every day we would come in early in the morning. We had the morning show, and then we left and we did the afternoon show on the radio. And we opened this bar. We've opened this bar more times than I've closed it.
Oh,
I know that's not close.
It's
much closer to him. But yeah, we have, and at the early outset of the Sportsocracy, Corey was one of our firm believers. The Wicked Weed studio that we used to broadcast out of in Woodfin after we left the stage here at the Social. We were in the studio with Corey. We were full partners in this whole thing. And so we have been able to keep going, living our dream because of the support of the Short family. And we will continue to do everything in our power to make sure that they are taken care of.
For sure.
Let's see here. We have another super chat.
Oh, gotta find another button.
Curate all these great deals on
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
It's not the Bill thing. Don't get
science.
Bill.
What is that? Bill Nye?
The Science Guy.
Back in my single days, I wanted that same song, only I wanted to have my name in it for when extracurricular things happen in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So after 47,
like it's an intro song?
No, it's like an outro. After 47 of the most disappointing seconds of your life, you just heard Jeremy, and that was your cue to exit stage right.
Nice. Sir Jimothy with the super chat says may not be able to be there, but at least want to support with some money. So again, we appreciate it. All of the super chats going to Valley Strong Disaster Relief.
For sure, and we'll be lathering these up. It's almost our. We'll basically run till halftime of Clemson Pittsburgh's over. Then we'll come back before the 3:30 games. I'd say we'll probably do that at 3:15.
Yep.
Do another 20-30 minutes then, and then we'll do a before the night games.
Yes, sounds good to me. We'll be out here.
We may have to put gas in the truck because that very expensive generator it ain't got no gas in it.
Oh, man. Ohio State's now a 31.5 point favorite in the live betting over Northwestern, 28-7. It's a one-score ball game now between UMass and Liberty. Liberty's gotten back on the board again. They got a lot to do if they want to cover that 17.5 point spread from earlier today. which means one of my parlays is completely cooked.
Arkansas are representing themselves nicely for a team that has 69 total yards with 8:36 to go in the third quarter.
Only a 13-point game against number 3 Texas. Colorado up 21-9 on Utah.
The Fighting Mormons staging a hell of a comeback. One field goal at a time.
Colorado minus 18.5. You feeling good about that live bet? No. Okay. So would you wager Utah plus the 18.5? No, he's staying away from all of it. All right, good deal.
And tonight, I think the energy is going to be really high. I think
Coastal Carolina Marshall. Any interest in that game at all? You know anything about either of those teams?
Matthew Hoffman asked
Look for a way to make some money.
Matthew Hoffman asked if Liberty can cover 9.5. That's what he took it at. Now that I think they could cover. 9.5 is that could be more doable. Now the question is, can Jeremy cover the over/under of beers that he consumes today? And I'm off to a slow start.
I mean, what are
honestly,
we putting this number at?
Honestly, I'm afraid that if I have too many beers, I'm going to trigger last night's drunk, and then I'm going to have it's going to be like a perfect storm of drunk. Next thing you know, I'll be singing Country Roads when I'm supposed to Rocky Top, and I'm going to Rocky Top when I'm supposed to Sweet Caroline. And
Georgia is going to win.
All
They're
right.
going to have to do two things. One, stop Dylan Sampson, the Vols running back.
Let me look at the old DraftKings Sportsbook and see if I can't come up with a banger live bet combo for the Peoples.
Clemson minus the 14.5.
I will take Pittsburgh plus the 14.5.
Okay.
I will take Liberty minus the 3.5. I will take Texas minus 16.5.
He's able to find his weapons down the field. When they put it all on his shoulders,
They do not like that Liberty pick.
tip balls, there's some drops, but they're deep down the field throws. They have to.
I do have to log in for it to tell me how much money I would actually make.
I keep trying to add it, and it says it can't be added.
That's because yours is broken. It sounds like operator error.
I just had to let the spread settle in. It was 2.5. They just bumped it to 3.5. It wouldn't let me get in there.
That one's 7:30 Eastern on ABC. Saturday slate.
Now I can't stop singing Bill Nye the Science Guy in my head.
Yeah, it's going to be
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill.
I never watched that show as a kid.
No.
Okay.
I didn't fuck science. I didn't fuck with science, for sure.
That was a weird way you said that first.
I didn't fuck with science. I never did. I didn't like it. It didn't make any sense to me. I didn't want to do it. You know what I fucked with? Cheerleaders.
Good for you. Wow. Good for you. Oh, Auburn's up early, 17-0. Oh, they're playing UL Monroe. Nobody cares.
Oh no, they took Texas off the board, you bastards. You bat rastards. All right, I will take Colorado at minus 17.5.
There you go.
Get the gifts that show you get them.
And now I will sit here until you allow me to bet Texas. I will not hit this button until you open that button for me.
All right, are we coming back on before the 3:30 games?
Yes.
To give some betting picks there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, 3:30 slate includes
Haha, snuck Texas in there. Y'all bunch of bitches.
number 22 LSU against DJ Lagway back on the field for the Florida Gators.
Yeah, I
Does
don't
that matter
care.
much to you?
They're over exaggerating how much that matters. I mean, it's way better. Don't get me wrong, but it don't matter that much.
But should it cut it to a 3-point spread?
No.
LSU minus 3 might be the bet of
Top
the
5
3:30
easiest
slate.
bets I think I've ever made.
Yep. Louisville.
Florida's bad.
Louisville minus 21.5. That's a lot of points, but they are playing Stanford, and Stanford is absolutely dog shit.
They are, but they do have one good player, Alec Ayumannor. I'm not touching that one. I don't trust LSU.
No. Big old spreads in
Even
a
though their
3:30
quarterback's
slate.
name does rhyme with fuck.
Big old spreads in the 3:30 slate. The 4 o'clock kickoff between USC and Nebraska.
I'm all over Nebraska in the afternoon window.
Nebraska plus the 7. That one could be a good one as well. Do we have any more? Do we have any more super chats coming our way? I don't believe so.
Ron Rogers said a little slurring going on already.
Am I slurring already?
I think he was referring to me. I am insanely tired, which is why I have 2 active monsters going right now. Like, I'm drinking 2 of them at the same. We watched the entire Tyson fight last night, and I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning to get here. So you can add up that I didn't get my usual Saturday 11 and a half hours of passed out drunk sleep.
All right, now technical talk on the on live on the stream here. Does this stream stay up all day, or do we have to do a new stream for the next one?
There will be 3. They're going to look exactly the same.
Okay.
But they will have different times.
Okay.
So.
All right. Just didn't know if you could just leave the screen up on your computer and, hey, we'll be back in an hour, or what?
I mean, I could.
Either way you want to do it.
I don't want to do it that way.
It's your call.
Because if I forget to hit that button right there and you say something that gets me fired,
dear.
I would have to kill you.
Yeah, that would be bad.
On camera.
That would be very bad. Yeah, we're going to have to shut it all down. We'll have new streams coming out throughout the day. If you're just hanging around, look for the alerts on your phone if you have not subscribed to the channel.
3:15 will be the next.
So 3:15 this afternoon, we will join you back with the best bets of the 3:30 slate. Check in on how these games unfold. Should be checking back in with you right as these games are ending as well. We'll see if Pittsburgh can make Dabo sad today.
That would make me happy.
I'm looking for tears from all Orange fans today. I would love to see it.
You might
Syracuse
get 1. You won't
out.
get 2.
Actually, being number 1 in the SEC might make me cry.
Chris says number 1 in the SEC will definitely make Tennessee volunteer fans shed a tear.
We got Chris Mathers here with us. We got Coley from the Chainsaw Brothers here with us. Come join us down here at the social. We'll be back on the live stream in an hour, 3:15.
Yeah, you are in the Sportsocracy. And we're live on YouTube. I was going to say ESPN Asheville, but that didn't work.
We're not on ESPN Asheville.
We're not.
They don't
doing
let
that
us
today.
say these things there.
No.
But we'll be back
Yeah.
in an hour.
Well, they make everything better.